Hello friends, you are watching my YouTube channel Zorgesar Biology. In today's lecture, we are going to start the new topic, which is the third topic in your syllabus. The name is inheritance and variation. Here are the two terms, inheritance and variation. These terms are proposed by the father of genetics, who is the Gregor Mendel, who laid the foundation of the genetics, and his work is very important in the field of genetics and in the field of biology. These two terms, inheritance and variation. The first term is inheritance. Inheritance means transmission of characters from one generation to the next generation, or you can also say the transmission of characters from parents to their offspring, generation after generation. Understood the inheritance? Inheritance means transmission of characters from one generation to the next generation, or you can say from the parents to the offspring is the inheritance. And the another term is variation. Variation means these are the differences or the changes. These are the differences among the parents and their offsprings, and in between the offsprings of the same parent. These differences are termed as a variation. Variations are produced in the sexual reproduction. Understood? These two terms, inheritance and variation. These terms are introduced by the Gregor Mendel, who is the father of genetics, by performing his famous hybridization experiment on garden pea. The scientific name of garden pea is the Pisum sativum. Mendel was a priest, and behind the church there is a small plot where he performed his famous hybridization experiment and postulated the principles of heredity. Principles of heredity was based on the famous hybridization experiment of Mendel, and these principles after are converted into the laws by the Correns in 1900, and these laws are very popularly known as Mendel's laws of genetics. These laws are popularly known as Mendel's laws of genetics. When Mendel worked on this garden pea or famous hybridization experiment, at that time the term chromosome or the term gene was unknown to the world, was unknown to the scientist. At that time he called the something is responsible. Understood? The something is responsible for the inheritance and variation. That something is unknown. That something is unknown at that time. Nowadays we call this something as a gene, but Mendel called that something as a factor. Mendel called that something as a factor, and factor is responsible for the transmission of character, for expression of character. Factor is responsible for the inheritance, and factor is responsible for the variation. And nowadays, after discovery of chromosomes, after discovery of genes, that factor is known to the world. The factor is nothing but the genes. The very basic unit of the genetics, genes, are responsible for the inheritance and variation, for the transmission of character, for the expression of character, and gene control all the behavior and all the biology. And Mendel was successful in his hybridization experiment, and there are certain reasons for the Mendel success. The reasons for Mendel's success: the first reason is carefully planned experiments with large sample. Mendel performed his experiment very carefully. He maintained the statistical data, he maintained the ratios, he maintained the analysis of all his experiments separately. The second reason is record of number of plants of each type with ratios. Mendel recorded the each new character found or the results he recorded in the form of ratios. He did the mathematical analysis or the statistical analysis, and his result is plotted in the form of ratios. Next character, in pea, contrasting characters are easily recognized. The pea plant is the very wide choice. In pea plant, the 7 different contrasting characters are present, like the plant height, tall is the dominant, dwarf is recessive. Dominant and recessive terms are also introduced by the Mendel. The 7 pairs of contrasting characters are there, like seed shape, round or wrinkled, seed color, yellow or green, pod shape, inflated, constricted, flower position, terminal, axillary. And likewise, the 7 different contrasting characters are seen. These are the contrasting characters. There is no appearance of any intermediate character found to the Mendel. There is no any intermediate character in the pea plant. Either these are the dominant or recessive ones. The next reason is the 7 different characters are controlled by different factors. Now the factor, we call it as a gene. These 7 different characters are controlled by 7 different genes. Each character is controlled by the separate gene, so there is no any blending or there is no any mixture. The next reason is these factors or the genes are located on the separate chromosomes. The genes responsible for the expression of character in the Pisum sativum or in the pea plant are located or present on the separate chromosomes, so there is no any linkage. He introduced the concepts of dominant and recessiveness. As I have told earlier, these are the contrasting characters. The one character is a dominant and the other character is recessive. Now, what is dominant and recessive? Dominant means the character which appears in the F1 generation or the character which expresses its morphology. It is called as a dominant. And the recessive means the character which is suppressed by the dominant character is called as a recessive. Though the genes were present in the F1 generation, the recessive character do not expresses its character. Understood? This concept was introduced by the Mendel. And there are many terminologies. We will discuss these terminologies in the next lecture. Thank you.